Yeah, they're wild, eh?
Crazy.
They're like, fight,
Yeah.
party, train, fight again.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you've been to Thailand, haven't you?
yeah, heaps
Yeah.
of times.
Yeah.
Heaps of times.
Yeah.
Specifically to train?
As part of camp.
It's always been to train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
always
yeah.
been train.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried. Are we on?
Yeah.
Cool. I've tried to mix holidays and training at the same time. So like we were saying, so like you do the training camp, hit a few big tanks on the weekend, and then get back into it. But it doesn't really work.
Do you bring
Yeah.
your family?
I've taken my wife once, but it's hard juggling everything, especially not now. Now,
Yeah.
like, I don't
With 5.5 kids.
I don't like taking my 5 kids to
Yeah.
like suburb.
You need your own
So
jet.
Yeah.
getting them in the car is hard enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you do those like trips as part of fight camp, or is that just something sort of technique off camp sort of stuff?
A bit of both.
Yep.
So like you can, I guess they kind of blend into each other. So the big thing is like a big reason why this is a much bigger part of something, right? So the reason why fighters go away on camps and why people like going to Thailand for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks to do their training is because of the lack of distractions.
Yeah,
Because
right.
when you're in a camp or you're preparing for competition, you're like you have certain sessions you've got to hit a week. You've got to hit certain goals and achievements and successes within those sessions and techniques and everything else. But whilst that's all going on, while you're cutting weight, while you're dieting, while you're trying to recover for the next session, life is still plodding along. Your kids still come home from school not happy.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with that. Your wife is not getting the sleep she needs, or she's pregnant again. And then you're kind of helping her with that. And then you got to help the kids prepare dinner. You got to help the kids get to school. You got to like all the sports and everything else. So like life's going on. And I guess that's the allure of the training camps, is because the lack of distractions. Whenever I've gone away to Thailand, all I'm doing is just eating, sleeping, resting, training.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's I don't get woken up during the night. I don't have to go pick up the kids. I don't have to be there for anybody else other than myself.
Yeah,
So it's like
I was going to ask you about that today. Actually, it's like we see so much about fighters. You know, all the standard questions. You know, well, why did you get into MMA? Why are you doing this sport? But rarely do you get a glimpse into like pulling back the curtains on fight camp, and that's the part that sort of interests me the most. Like, what is like your you're not in camp. You haven't got that call for a fight yet. You're just training, right? What does your week look like when you're just normally training? Then you get that call. How do you then set up the camp, and what goes on in camp? Like, how does it intensify?
Do you start training like the next day? Or how does
Like, I know it's different after a fight. You always have a little break, but then you sort of get back into your daily grind.
it's tricky because like, and I guess that's where I'm at with my career and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
how's
like-
it changed since
so-
you were young? And
So like you're training all year round. The only difference between camp and not camp is the expectations of sessions.
Right.
So people say like every job is about the grind. You got to get the grind. You got to imagine going to work every day, and that day has to be the best day you've ever performed. And then you go home, you rest, and then tomorrow
massage. It's exactly
you
like
got to hit it again, and then again and again.
So
you got
is
to do
the
that for
volume
8
of
to 10 weeks.
is the volume of training the same as well? Or
Generally, yeah. You're
Right.
If you're a professional athlete and no matter what you're doing, you're usually hitting 2 sessions a day at
Yep.
least. Like that's your job.
Yep.
You got to be doing it. It's just the expectations of the session. So you can turn up to sessions, you can learn new techniques, you can get submitted, and not go home and think I'm going to get smashed in 10 weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like you can work on things. You don't need to go as balls out and as hard as you usually do.
So you've spoken to the intensity, but you also mentioned before, like I guess you enjoy not being distracted. I can't get a grip. Do you look forward to these training camps, or is it kind of like this is my job and this is a chore?
Well, the thing is, though, I don't go away when I camp.
Right.
It's just gotten harder because I have more kids. Like I've always bar the very very beginning of my camp, where I went away to TriStar to Canada for a few camps. I've done all my camps in Australia at home just because I don't do well away from my family.
yeah,
'Cause
you're
there's other distractions.
Yeah.
You
but
know,
you're a family man. I think that's
Yeah.
what keeps you grounded and focused as well.
yeah, they're
you
like
got something to fight for.
big driving point
Yeah.
for me. You know, it gives me a clarity on my purpose.
Yeah.
When you went to Canada, why'd you go there and what was that like?
well, TriStar, George St. Pierre, Rory McDonald, those dudes back then, the gun. They were the
Yeah.
guys. TriStar
That-
was like the gym
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
back when I started.
For us, Sahabi's a
Oh,
brilliant
yeah.
mind
He's
too,
the
right?
Mate. So I went over there.
His brother's doing quite well in the UFC.
Mate,
Fought
just
last week.
just had a very good win.
Yeah.
Vera, like where does that push him in the rankings? But it's up there, and he had
Yeah.
he had a big break as well. So it's good to see him come back.
How has your
And having some
training
successes.
changed from when you were like, when did you start fighting? You were like 18, 19,
18,
right?
yeah.
18. So how has it changed from then to now? Like obviously you've learnt so much over the years. You've had to become a lot smarter with your
Do you mean
efficiency.
the game or myself?
Just yourself, I think.
It's mate, so much.
Yeah.
It's, like I got more professional for one.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I evolved my skill set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely came into.
Because I guess at the start you were like heavily karate kind of style. Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
still are, but
that's where he
Yeah.
picked up most of his submissions
Yeah.
too, though, as a youngster.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. It's like I think I relied definitely when I was young. I relied heavily on my athletic ability,
yeah.
my mindset to get into a fight, and the fitness I had getting in the game. So like fitness, athletic ability, and just kind of
Balls to the wall attitude.
my headspace, like my
Yeah.
headset
Yeah.
going into fights. And I think that carried me until I started developing more skill sets.
Yeah.
But then you look at the game now, and I think I'm at a point in my career where I've got to evolve again and learn some new skill sets because the game has just evolved again.
Yeah.
Like the middleweight division right now has evolved again.
Yeah.
And I need to like reinvent the wheel. I'm going to have to come up with some new tricks and have to work on some new
Really
things.
How do you build on you've had such a long career. How do you sit down and go, well, fuck, this is how I need to evolve even more when you've accumulated so much knowledge and skill set?
And you're basically one of the most well-rounded fighters of all time.
I know.
Right? Like, you know.
Yeah, you got to look at it like how have I lost recently? Like what has worked against me and what I can do to negate those, and then like what fits seamlessly in with the way that I fight. How can I use my athletic advantages to the best degree while still changing things enough? Because like that's another thing that fortunately that I've been in the game for so long. I've had such a long career, but it's also mean that like some of the guys coming up now. Some of the guys in the top 5, top 10 grew up watching me fight.
Yeah.
Like they know my game.
They've been
my
scouting
game.
you for years.
Yeah, like, they know my tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, far out.
Everyone says it.
That's
you
so
know?
unfair, hey.
Yeah, so it's like
That happens to every fighter in their career, right?
it happens to every
single
sport.
every sport. Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? It's just the game evolves, and you got to evolve with it, or you kind of start falling behind.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point right now where I need to evolve and change some things, or I'm going to fall behind.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the nature of the beast.
But
I
it's
think
also
just even recognizing that is probably the biggest thing. You know, I think some athletes get pretty stubborn and stuck in their ways, and
Yeah.
they think, this is what got me to the dance. I know what I'm doing. But I think the fact that you can just assess and just
Yeah.
be honest and just go,
Assessing and actually like executing it
Yeah,
and coming
I
up
know.
with new
Different
stuff
things, yeah.
is a different thing. But
But even people that have studied you, it's like knowing like this head kick is coming and stopping it's another story. Like because you
Yeah.
still learn it all the time, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's like your signature move, right?
yeah, it's everything is cool on paper.
Yeah.
Fighting's fighting at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's
How
like,
much
what,
is-
what is it? Who did they say? It was Tyson. He said everyone's got a game plan so they get punched in the face.
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that at jiu-jitsu. Occasionally you'll smack someone in the face and you just watch their jiu-jitsu go out the window. We're just like, fuck, what's going on? But
Allowed to do that?
no.
He's just slapping people.
Yeah,
out
just
of the gym.
slam it.
I gotta start doing
Mate.
the basketball.
Doing it in tennis and stuff like that. I was like, I
How
said
much,
I could.
as the game's evolved as well, how much of what you do is strategic versus just pure athleticism now? And it's that sort of case by case, like who you're fighting.
Definitely, I leave a lot of it to my coaches.
Yeah, you've
But
got
I-
a good team.
Yeah, and they shape the training around that, and then I'll watch them fight so that everything kind of fits and makes sense.
So you
But
study your competitors a bit?
No,
No, they do.
but I
Your
think
coaching
I need to start. I think I've been a little bit lax in that regard because there are some guys that like study religiously, and study will always help you.
Yeah.
I think it's something that I have undervalued, I should say.
Yeah.
Than during my career.
Yeah.
So
It's big for other sports. Like I'll reference basketball again. All they do is watch tape half the time while they're recovering. It's just watching what your opponent does. So interesting idea.
I think I should start. Granted, I've watched fights.
Yeah.
But it's not study.
Yeah.
I need to really look and try to suss out the habits, intrinsic habits that my opponents have.
Yeah.
But whenever I've seen you give breakdowns and things, though, it's so analytical when you breaking down videos. I feel like you've got the eye for it. Maybe
He's
just
got an
need
understanding. Yeah.
You just got to sit down and watch.
I can break down fights.
Yeah.
Sometimes I overthink things a lot as well.
Right. Yeah.
But
Are you an overthinker in general?
massive.
Deep thinker?
Massive.
Do you have to shut off the brain? Are you one of those can't shut off?
I'm one of those dudes that I don't want to unpack this now, so let's just put it in the back shelf for a bit.
Right.
And my shelves are full. I'm one of those dudes.
You're pretty philosophical as well. You read a lot and you're pretty.
I read plenty, but they're always fictional books.
Are they?
Always.
Yeah.
But I
Plenty
read
of philosophy and fiction.
I read a lot. There's philosophy in anything if you find
Yeah.
it. Right? You can take little bits and pieces out of most things in life.
I think being a
feel.
deep thinker is definitely a positive trait, but it can work against you as
Oh,
well.
definitely,
Your mind,
definitely.
I'm a bit the same though. You formulate these things in your own head that might not even be fact or true.
Oh, mate, it's like I consider it. I the way I sort it is everyone lives in a box, and then maybe one day the box gets open for you, and whether you leave or not, it's up to you. But once you leave, there's no going back in. I want to go back in that box.
It's safe
It was
in the box.
safe and warm, and life didn't seem so big. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's I don't know. I overthink things a lot.
Yeah,
and
I think the more wisdom and the more you accumulate, the more you know about the world, the harder it is to sort of avoid that sort of deep thinking and those thoughts.
yeah.
It's almost like I see people that just sort of glide through life seemingly without a care in the world, don't think about anything to a deep
I'm
level.
trying to do that, and he comes to work and he has another conspiracy theory. It's leave my box closed, bro.
leave his box alone.
I'm cutting that.
It's almost a burden, I think, sometimes, but I think it's an advantage to be awake to a lot of stuff too.
Oh, definitely. I think it's better understanding yourself.
Yeah.
Means you can better drive towards your goals and whatever it is you're trying to aim for. But it's that whole process of understanding yourself. I not recently, but in the last few years, I've realized I don't hate anything. As some people say, I don't eat licorice because I don't like it. I've realized now that life's funny, and I may love licorice next year.
Yeah.
I hate it right now.
Yeah.
I hate licorice and fennel because they're kind of friends. I don't like them.
Fennel.
It tastes like licorice.
Yeah.
I love fennel in the curries. That's what I
Everyone loves it.
Not a fan.
He loves it.
But
secret ingredient.
maybe next year. I don't know.
You grow and you change,
and not being able to hard point what I like and don't like
Yeah.
makes it hard for me to create a picture of who I am in my head.
I think it's just that openness, isn't
Yeah.
it? To be open to anything at any point.
And you apply
Kinda
that.
have to
That's
be.
not just food then. That food was an example. You're talking about culture,
Everything.
people, and music.
Everything. What music I like. Who do I like hanging out with? Do I like social events? Do I like drinking? What do I like doing when I drink? Just the whole everything.
I feel like I'm similar. Preferences. I don't really have any.
just gotta be open.
Sometimes it's the best way. And I read the Musashi Book of Five Rings.
Oh, here we go.
These guys always.
He's been trying to fit that in for the last
10 minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
These guys aren't fans of my philosophy, but that's one of the things that he talks about. It's have no preferences when it comes to food and drink. I don't know. It's 400 years old. What the relevance is, but
Do you guys think that if you don't like something to begin with and you learn to like it, you end up liking it more than if you liked it from the beginning? Does that make sense?
what?
Things
You've lost me.
Things that you learn to like, you end up liking more than if you had liked it as soon as you were introduced to it.
Have you got something as an example?
Plenty of things. Food, music, alcohol in particular. You hate
Women for you?
Always liked Fighting.
I thought it was a newly acquired thing.
Okay, really likes men before.
Mate, that's 2 times.
I get it though because, but I've always been kind of a flavour of the month. So I like what I like when I like it, and then I won't. It's just like I like Japanese food a lot.
Yeah.
But I've eaten so much of it lately, I'm kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
You
So
do it to
I'm
death.
having a break.
But is it that
I'm
quick
having
for
a break.
you, or do you slowly learn?
It's usually like, for instance, I go through video games and books and stuff, but sometimes I don't have time to play video games. So I'll listen to a guy play a video game on my drives to training.
Yeah.
And after about a week or two, I'm sick of the video game.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
What a waste.
That's a mind
yeah,
trick.
dude, it's weird. It's weird, but that happens with me.
Do you have any other like habits outside of obviously fighting, and we know how much you love gaming? Have you like done anything else like to zone out or switch off, or anything you've taken on like recently?
I picked up the hobby of guitar during COVID.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
acoustic
So-
or
yeah, acoustic. Yeah. So that was
Well,
fun.
we're
Are you-
going right.
You've been working on a little number, or
No, I've been just mucking. So what I'll do is
so you're teaching yourself basically, just
Yeah,
mucking around.
YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
as you do.
Yeah, you learn everything
learn
on
anything on
YouTube.
Well, no, because what I'll do is I'll listen to a song and be like, that sounds mad. I want to learn how to play that. And then that'll be my thing on the guitar
Yeah.
for a bit.
What have you
How
tried
hard
to
is
play?
it?
Oh,
It's I don't know how dudes like sit there like.
and I am not musically inclined at all. But
I tried one. Like,
I give it a good go.
Yeah.
Like a red hot crack.
What do you try? What have you tried to play on? What can you play on the guitar?
I don't know. It depends what.
Like what genres do you like?
It's usually like acoustic versions. Like lately, I've been playing. So I like playing and singing.
Yeah.
I can't sing, but it's
Yeah.
fun.
Do you lock yourself
do
in
you-
a
do you-
room where no one can hear you sing?
No, I sing around the kids and the family. and
Oh,
everyone.
do you? Oh, I bet
Singing's
you
for
have
me, not for everybody else. Like the last song I've been playing is Seether, Fine
Oh, yeah,
Again.
yeah.
You know the song Fine Again?
Yeah.
That's what I've been playing lately.
Yeah.
And just a lot of fun with that because I just,
Nice easy chords.
yeah, it's easy
Yeah.
and you can just like, I don't know, it's soulful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a cool song. But yeah, I muck
Do
around.
you reckon
with
you
guitar
could
a bit.
play in front of an audience and sing at a certain point?
Oh, a couple beers probably.
Yeah, karaoke. I could see you for sure.
Karaoke, I lose my voice every time.
Do you? What's your
Every
go-to
time.
karaoke song? Song.
I'm a big fan of 90s music.
Oh yeah.
So like,
This is the best for karaoke.
yeah.
90s
And-
hip hop or grunge or what are we into?
Nah,
Spice
I like
Girls.
a bit of rock. I'll sing Spice Girls, mate. Don't even.
I still remember the first like campaign shoot we did with you. I think you brought your own music. It was K-pop,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
K-pop,
I did
K-pop.
not pick this from rock. You listen to everything in music. Like,
I
you've got a very broad-
I honestly don't have a particular genre. It's like a flavors a month. So if I'm feeling
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
like have your kids gotten into K-pop Demon Hunters?
Is that a question for Hal's kids? Or?
My kids, I've seen that on Netflix. That actually looks fun.
Dude, so my kids love it.
Yeah.
and the soundtrack, the soundtrack is just banging in my car constantly,
Oh.
and it is fire. Like, they're good songs.
Mate, my kids are 17 and 15. I've still got all kids' songs stuck
Yeah.
in my head from like
Rent
when they were
free.
2 and 3.
And
but
free.
Oh my
he had a
God.
whinge the other day when I was playing a remix of Illegal. He was like, "Oh, my kids play this all the time." The Pink Panthers.
I think you just get to like when my kids are young, you put on a certain like playlist and that thing just gets drilled to
Yeah, it's
death.
good.
It's
Yeah.
like kids' movies and
Yeah.
stuff as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like honestly, I don't know how you balance your fighting, your job with 5 kids. One more on the way.
Yes, November. Actually, in like 3 weeks.
How
Wow.
do you manage to like? I know how hard it is trying to balance my time between my 2 kids and my job, and you feel this personal responsibility to almost like spend time individually with each of your kids. I don't. How do you like? Do you even think about that, or it just happens naturally?
Well,
Like allowing that time. They're all fairly young, but aren't they?
yeah. No, my eldest is 10 now.
Yeah,
Like it's
that's cool.
it's tricky. It's the problem is like with any sort of like high level sport or anything really, like the it's imbalance that drives you to success.
Yeah,
So it's like the more I train, the more I focus on myself for my own goals and my own career, the less I'm spending time with the family. Which is why at the very least I do my camps here so that even though I'm too tired to go to the park with them, they see me. I'm there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm present in the house.
Yeah.
You know, which actually matters.
It does. It's almost like a moral trade-off because
Yeah.
like as a dad, you do feel guilty about spending so much time
yeah.
away from your kids, but then you go, well, actually, everything I'm doing is for them.
Yeah,
So
you can't have this without that.
I know. So
Can't have the cake and eat it too, right?
Yeah.
so true.
Especially if they don't know that. Like they're probably not of an age that they know that you're off working, making
Yeah,
income for them.
I'm hoping it all comes back and they're like, Dad,
course,
thank you.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Have your kids been to any of your fights yet?
no, so I planned to have fought in February.
Yep.
But it's not going to happen. Not
You've been
so.
too busy developing a range
got
of
a-
supplements.
Well, yeah, that's it. One thing is, like,
What a segue.
I'm at a point in my career where I want to focus on things post fighting. So the range of supplements, the Reaper range is obviously a key part of that. And then I want to do some public speaking as well.
Yep.
But primarily, especially in this next period, like I'm going to have my 6th child.
Yep.
I want to be there for Christmas with my kids because there's 5 others
Yeah.
that want to be a part of that, and there's just too much going on, and I don't want to jump into a camp around like now November
Yeah.
and miss or be in the waiting room with my wife, have the baby, and then be like, "Oh, babe, I'm gonna go hit
Yeah,
the
of
gym."
course.
You know?
To me,
Have you
you got to
done
be
that?
all in,
I've done it
right?
too many
If you're
times.
if you're gonna do a camp, it's like I've got to be all in.
Yeah.
The newborn baby,
Yeah.
Christmas time, all these other
Yeah.
things that are going on. It's
Especially
just
with
like,
the guys I'm fighting, like they're not chumps. You know?
Yeah,
No.
everything's high stakes now. Like,
Yeah, and it's like, and they're hungry.
Yeah.
These guys. Like,
So if you're picking the time that works around your life, and also picking opponents that sort of make sense, right? I think you're at this point in your career where it's exciting fights and big names and matchups that excite you. You know, how much do you get to dictate who you choose as an opponent? It's like I know you've been pretty good at just going, yeah, I'll fight anyone.
yeah.
But you know, you get to this point and you've been to the height of all heights in this sport. Do you have any sort of say in?
I'm sure, if you want someone in particular, you can always ask. But my big thing is like I'll fight anyone, but I like to give a date. So normally it's like the time that works for me because obviously I'm trying to fit it in around my kids and my family and everything else.
Yeah.
So I probably won't be fighting in February.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
hopefully
really?
going to fight in February. Going to the fight with my son. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take them to,
Oh,
to
yeah.
the UXC experience
Wicked.
in Sydney. But I probably won't be fighting in February. I'm going to look to probably to somewhere after that.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you prefer, I couldn't imagine the pressure of fighting in Australia as an Australian fighter. And I guess this applies to all athletes in their home country. But most of your fights are offshore.
Yeah.
Saudi.
Yeah.
I know you like fighting over there.
Yeah.
You've had good experiences there. They look after you.
Yeah, no tax.
No tax. I think that probably plays into it a lot too,
Massive.
right?
You were supposed to fight in that first Perth UFC a while ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
You glad that didn't go through? Well, not glad, sorry. I mean, would you? It obviously sounds like you would have preferred to fight in another country.
Nah, it does
When
like
the opportunity arises.
at first the allure of fighting in all over the world, and it was like the UFC is one of the best careers to do that, to experience the world. But no, that was just a twist of fate sort of thing. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like-
I would have thought that you just have so much more. I mean, you're already so heavily supported, but even in Australia, you don't have everyone there cheering for you, unless you're fighting against potentially another Australian. Not
Yeah.
sure who that would be. Was that not in your mind at all? Thinking if I'm fighting here, everyone's cheering for me.
No, it's not something I really think about. Like, I've never really... Like, I feel the difference when I have, like, the entire crowd behind me. Like, I've felt it at the events in Australia. But in terms of, like, elsewhere, it doesn't play a big role.
Yeah.
The factor.
I've felt it in the crowd at your fights as well.
Which
And
one were we at? Was it
There was
Brunson?
You two went to Melbourne.
No.
Darren and I went to Perth.
No.
no,
was
we
it-
went to Izzy the first fight, and that's when we went. Oh no, you didn't go to that one.
No, there was another early day.
Yeah, the Rod Laver one, the Brunson. fight.
Yeah.
That was like one of the best ones.
Yeah, the pop in the crowd for that was like
Yeah.
phenomenal.
But also
It
it's
must feel good, but like when you're
Oh, 100%.
climbing up on top of that cage and your whole home crowd's just like going nuts.
Yeah. Like
It's,
people just go crazy for you in their crowds.
Yeah.
But I can also imagine like that almost adds to the pressure as well, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess like it might have back in the day. Now
Yeah.
it's just all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure's
Yeah.
pressure.
now it just bounces off.
No,
Did you used to
I
put
don't
heaps
mean
of
it's all the
pressure on
same as in
yourself?
like I don't feel. I'm talking it's all the same pressure wise, but I definitely feel the Australian crowd as opposed to everyone else.
Yeah.
I feel that love and that support. You know, but in terms of pressure, it's all the same.
Do you have a favourite fight for yourself, and then one that you're not involved in as well?
Like the quick ones are pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
they're always pretty
They're
good.
always the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Do you ever think about stuff like that or no? You just go, not
like
really.
Brunson was cool because of how like it was a wild first round.
Yeah, it
and
was
I got to finish,
wild.
and then you know the way it finished was mental.
Yeah.
But then like Paris was awesome
Yep.
Yeah.
because like that was a good fight. Got to take my wife and my kid. Had some beers afterwards. Disappeared for a day. Like, my wife was calling up like, "Where is he?"
Was that like your 10-second win? Was that the one?
No, that was Victoria in Paris.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then like Ikram was good because it was just a minute or something in. It's like
That was a good talk.
quick and easy.
Yeah, nice.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Job done.
So it was like all different things. Like when I fought Tavares in Adelaide, that was mad because the night out afterwards was sick. It was like, just went on the town in Adelaide, had some good people around me. It was just a really good time. I don't know. A lot of different feelings for a lot of different places.
I actually came down to an Adelaide card. You're in the crowd. I was sitting right in between. There's me and my missus. The UFC invited Masashi, right?
Yeah.
But they brought me up to sit with you, and I think it was Justin at the time. But I was sitting right now here, Rob here, me, my missus, and then Israel was there. It was before you guys had
really?
fought the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
Mate, the energy, it was just like, I don't want to sit here. But you were just busting shots with Justin.
Yeah.
You guys were having fun. That was actually a good card too.
Nice.
But
We've got to wrap up.
yeah, performance series. So we're
Yes.
we've just launched, we're about to launch a range of supplements, obviously that you've had huge input into. I know you've been using supplements basically your whole career. Like I've been speaking to you. Why now, and what does this mean to you, and how have supplements sort of helped in your game? I know it's sort of just you're looking for the 1%ers.
Yeah, well, exactly. In all sorts of, and I'll preface with like you guys have been great to work with. So I came to you guys with the idea, and just giving it legs has just been massive. But supplements and 1% is in any sort of sport. If you go to anybody, even if you just go to like any Joe Blow at the gym and ask him if he wants to increase his performance by 1%, he'll take it.
Yeah.
If it's as easy as just like hitting better micronutrients, better minerals and vitamins, right? I guess the supplements series was driven by, it was a big need of like what I was missing in my day-to-day supplements. So like the greens formula was massive for me because I don't have time to eat 12 salads a day. Like, nor do I want to.
No.
You know, I want an easy way to hit those minerals so that when I order my steak, I don't have to order a side salad. I will probably, but you know what I mean? And I guess the Reaper range was about taking what I use in my day-to-day life and activity and putting it all into an easily consumed amount of products. So you're not taking 12 different bottles of stuff and vitamins and minerals and supplements. You just have the 4 easy like fix-alls.
Yeah.
It covers all bases.
And that's the way we've sort of designed the range, right? We looked at all of those sort of the pillars of peak performance. You know, you got your focus and energy, your strength and power, your health and vitality, and then recovery and sort of sleep. And it is so much to think about. Like when it comes to supplements, there's millions of them out there, and you hear good things about all of them. It's just like, I can't use everything. Is there just like 3 or 4 that I can use that cover all the bases?
Exactly.
And I think that's just making it easy and simplifying it for people is probably the best thing. Because, look, we're not all sports scientists or sports nutritionists or dietitians. We don't understand a lot of the ingredients and stuff. So again, it's just making it as easy as possible for people. And this range is not just for professional athletes. Well, it is for, like you said, the Joe Blow at the gym.
Most of the range is just for everyday use.
Yeah.
You know, that's what That's the ticket.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, and the 4 pillars just made it really easy for me to understand with my simple brain. It's just like I want to perform well.
Yeah.
I want to maintain what I have. I want to recover well. You know, and I want I want performance.
Yeah.
Like I want explosiveness. I need the fuel in the muscles. It just keeps it simple.
It makes it easy to leave no stone unturned without, having too many stones to turn
Yeah,
over.
without having to
You
take
could have a
24
range.
supplements.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think you nailed it when you said like you could go to anyone that's participating in any sport at any level and go, hey, do you want to increase your performance? The answer will always be yes.
Yeah, always.
And it's just like if you've got your base right of good training, good sleep, good fundamentals of whole food nutrition, then the extra 1%ers like supplementation, extra recovery protocols like saunas and ice baths and all that sort of stuff, that they're the extras that are going to give you that sort of advantage over competition.
And well, in terms of supplements, to make it easy, it's like you're supplementing what you don't have.
Yep.
Like, what you don't have enough of.
That's right.
So like the amount of nutrients, minerals and nutrients and vitamins and proteins and everything that I need to hit a day is much more than the average person needs to consume.
Yeah.
And I don't have time to eat 12 steaks, 14 salads, and eat 700 grams of carbs for recovery because I'm trying to lose weight or maintain weight and build mass and lose fat. So it's like juggling all that on the back of not eating a whole cow and the rice field to recover, right, is supplements.
I
That's
think
why
that's-
we take it.
I think that's the biggest knock when you talk to people about supplements. It's like, oh, I'll just eat this, I'll just eat that. And I'm like, well, if you're actually getting the required amounts of each of those things, you wouldn't stop eating for the whole day.
Mate, that's all I do. I earlier today, I was like, I'm not, because I just moved house, I'm not hitting my vitamin and nutrients. I'm not hitting my protein goals.
Yeah.
It's like, I still eat a steak a day. I still have eggs in the morning. It's like, it's just not enough.
No.
It's like, you can't,
No, the demands are
unless you're
higher
eating
than
unless you're eating like a 300 gram steak every meal,
yeah,
you can't hit them. You
Yeah.
can't hit those protein goals.
yeah.
Not easily.
Yeah. So this range obviously dropping
First of November.
Yeah, you'll find it in Nutrition Warehouse or online on Masashi.com. But you'll see Rob out and about talking about the product, obviously using the product himself. But what is next for you? What's the next sort of 6 months look like?
So, obviously have kids. Right?
Another one.
Have more kids. I'm kind of going to break over this period to have my baby and then have Christmas with the kids
Yep.
and then probably also look to we're launching the range, so that's going to be massive.
Yep.
I want to move into. I've got a couple of opportunities of public speaking. I'd like to move into. There's some people keen to listen to me yap on.
You'd
about
be
certain
the new
things.
Tony Robbins, I reckon.
I have.
You get that little microphone that comes down to your mouth.
I can't see you doing
bring
that. Halfway through.
And I have the clicker for the.
That's your first thing. You're going to a TED talk by Rob.
But I'm interested in that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you'd be
But,
good at it.
Yeah,
So you've done so much media over the years, and you speak so well.
It is a talent. It's a
Yeah.
skill set I have to work on.
Yeah.
I think to a degree to make it decent.
Yeah.
Can't just yap on about nothing.
It'd
but
be too easy if you could just do it like that.
You were on
Yeah.
the analyst desk recently. I thought you did a pretty good job.
yeah, it was all right. There was a learning curve in the first episode, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It's something I could pursue afterwards. That's kind of like the direction I'm heading. I want to kind of see what's after fighting.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, after Christmas, after I recharge the batteries, probably look to get back in the gym, get back into work, start seeing how it feels, and then start
from there.
putting a date and a name to somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for your next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, we've been together now, I think, for, 7 years, 6 years, 7 years.
Wow, now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, it's been a good relationship. We've appreciated everything you've done for the brand. We've watched you and your family grow as well. It's been pretty cool for us. And I just wanted to say, from the Masashi team, we thank you genuinely for everything you've done for us and the brand. And
You guys, I couldn't
Mate,
have done
we
it without
wanna,
you guys were great.
excited to see what the next 10 years
Really-
holds for you.
Really proud of the
I actually got
relationship
you a
we've
little gift as well.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
It's just a book. So it's just the story of Miyamoto Musashi. It's a cool novel. Awesome story. I've read it.
it's he's got the Book of Five Rings, which is sort of the philosophy behind it. But this is like
This is actually the
documentation
story
of his life.
I read the
and
Book
his
of Five
battles.
Rings probably about, I don't know, 8 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Well, perused through it.
Book of
Yeah.
Five Rings it's kind of not really
It
readable.
drags a bit sometimes.
Jiren
It's
lives his
quotes,
whole
isn't it?
life by that book.
But this is actually like the story of Musashi and his battles and his like.
It's pretty sneaky in his battles, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I think the whole brand is sort of built off the philosophies of Miyamoto Musashi and the Book of Five Rings, and you know those the discipline and strength and courage and all of those sort of elements that go into every athlete in their journey.
Which you embody as a fighter.
I think like the lifestyle of a martial artist, of a samurai, is something everyone should aspire to.
Yeah.
I think it centers you.
It centers you and helps you learn a lot about yourself. That's what I like about martial arts compared to other sports. It's so humbling and it just maintains a level, like you can't have an ego in martial arts at all.
And I think it's exactly as you said, like it helps you find yourself. Martial arts humbles you in some ways. It glorifies you in others. And I forget who said it, but like the know yourself, know the world.
That was Musashi, I think. We close on that.
We always end with Musashi.
I think that was Musashi. but I completely get it, and I think the martial arts lifestyle is like the most direct route to that sort of, especially when you're dealing with life and death like a samurai. Right?
Yeah,
Of course.
Well, mate, thanks for coming in, Dave. We appreciate
Thanks,
you.
mine. Long time coming.
Yeah,
Sorry it took me so long.
You're a busy man.
Only took 7 years.
We're too dumb to figure out how to do it online, so it's like in person or nothing.
We got there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Until next
Rob.
episode.
Awesome.
Out.
Say Musashi out.
Musashi.
Yeah.